Welcome to the Everything Podcast, and in this episode, I'm going to be discussing the announcement of the Doctor Who at Big Finish contract extension. But before I get into it, I'm recording this episode on Saturday. No, I'm not. I'm recording this episode on Sunday, the 8th of February 2026. That's why I was getting confused, because this announcement was made yesterday, the 7th of February 2026. But as you will have noticed at some point, that I recorded a few episodes on Saturday 7th, and obviously the day that I'm recording this episode, which obviously isn't the day you're watching or listening to the episode, Sunday the 8th of February. So it was announced last night because there was the big Doctor Who convention, which Big Finish have had a tradition of announcing things, and there was two announcements, and there's this one and kind of a more content one, which will be the next episode that I record, but obviously they might be released in a different order, especially on YouTube. So, but let's just read the press release, which is titled "Doctor Who audio dramas for Big Finish guaranteed until the end of 2035." So it's basically 10 years. So this was announced on the 7th of February 2026. As I say, let's read the press release. Big Finish Productions is delighted to confirm that its license to produce Doctor Who audio dramas has been renewed, securing brand new adventures for listeners until the end of 2035. Since launching its first Doctor Who release in 1999, Big Finish has produced thousands of hours of full-cast audio dramas bringing back Doctors, companions and aliens from across the universe, while also introducing new characters, worlds and series that have become part of the wider Doctor Who storytelling tapestry. The renewed agreement means Big Finish can continue creating new stories featuring the Doctor and friends, and also the wide range of Doctor Who ranges already available as digital download to own in various collector's editions formats. Jan Patterson, director of books and audio at BBC Studios, said, Big Finish has played a pivotal role in expanding the Doctor Who universe for more than 25 years. Constantly delivering stories that honour the legacy of Doctor Who and bringing fans new adventures that are imaginative, bold and full of heart. This renewal reflects not only our confidence in Big Finish's creativity and ambition, but also the strength of collaboration across our licensee community. We're incredibly proud to continue this journey together and looking forward to seeing and hearing where their creativity takes the Doctor next. Jason Hay-Gallery, chairman of Big Finish Productions, said, This is wonderful news for everyone who's made Big Finish part of their Doctor Who journey. Being licensed until the end of 2035 lets us plan further ahead than ever, and that means bigger stories, more ambitious series, and plenty of surprises. We can't wait to share what's coming. Nicholas Briggs, executive producer and creative director at Big Finish, added, We've been telling Doctor Who stories for over a quarter of a century now, and the joy is that it still feels like we're only just getting started. One of my favourite aspects of Doctor Who, that it never runs out on time to explore eternity, and the universe creates a limitless canvas to work on. And we've got some confirmed titles for the ranges as of time of when this was released. So in February, so this month, we have the third Doctor Adventures, The Imposters. In March, we have the fourth Doctor Adventures, The Ministry of Death. The first Doctor Adventures, Beware the City of Illusions. And the 13th Doctor Adventures, The Vile Hour. And in April 2026, we have the 9th Doctor Adventures, Pandemonium. And the 6th Doctor Adventures, Expulsion. I should mention this isn't the entirety of the catalogue for those months. It's just the specific, so the numbered Doctors adventures is what this is talking about. And then it says, if you want the latest news, go to bigfinish.com/news, and I talk about it, but also check the podcast's X page, because I repost them and comment and do loads of that stuff. But yeah, this was a nice surprise. This news was actually sport to me, because I think an article went out a couple of hours before this, and I was kind of a bit like, could you not have waited until it came out? So I don't know if there was a delay between it being announced and it being announced in the US to being released online, potentially. But yeah, obviously fantastic news. So we've got loads and loads of more Doctor Who audios to be looking forward to over the next who knows how long. Just a lot. 10 years basically of new Big Finish. We've got the just a couple of the things that we've got coming. We've got the second half of Dark Gallifrey, which has 6 releases a year. Obviously, all the monthly Doctor Adventures as well. Obviously, we've got the beginning of the 11th and 12th Doctor Adventures coming later this year in March and July, respectively. Obviously, the continuations of the 9th and 13th Doctor Adventures, as same with all the classic ones as well. So loads to look forward to. Let me know what you thought of the Doctor Who Big Finish contract extension in the comments below. As well with anything else you want me to cover on the channel, such as any previews or recaps, put those in the comments below. Remember, you can also like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in a future episode of the podcast. See you then. Goodbye.